Welcome everyone to another session of the Product Management View webinar series. Every Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, product management professionals can pick up the latest in thought leadership, tips, and tricks. David Lynch, VP of Marketing at Epani Networks, is a 30-year veteran of the high-tech world, working mostly in business turnarounds or new business startups. David has held a wide variety of executive positions in operational management, sales, and marketing. His main strength is in strategic marketing, the introduction and positioning of new high-tech products and technologies into existing marketplaces. Take it away, David.
Thank you, James. Good morning, everybody. A little while ago, I got interested in a thing called social influence, the study of which really began with the propaganda, public information, and persuasion programs of World War I, and accelerated dramatically since World War II. It's a science that looks at ways in which individuals can influence other attitudes and actions. In reading about this stuff, I was struck with just how well some of these findings validated traditional marketing techniques. So I started thinking about how these findings could be applied to marketing and to Marcom in general. And this presentation really is my first attempt to overlap these disciplines, to bring together some of the learnings out of the study of social influence and try and match that up to what we do in product marketing and the Marcom world. I hope you'll bear with me if it's a little rough. This is my sort of first attempt to pull this together, but I think it has some relevance, and if nothing else, it's worth thinking about. Social influence is a broad field, and today I'm going to be really focusing on the major factors that bring about specific forms of behavioral change, i.e. compliance to a request. So for a marketeer, that can be getting people to respond to an offer, to trial your product, come to a seminar, or take a look at the website. This really doesn't get into the actual behaviors of purchasing, where there's a number of other elements that come in, but more along the line of just persuading people to do something that you want them to do. I think there's a secondary application for these kind of effects as well, and that's internal. And understanding these key factors, I think, can increase your chances of getting budgets or manpower requests approved internally as well as externally. So what I'm going to be talking about today is there are only really 6 factors or human behaviors important to persuasion. These are reciprocity, consistency, social validation, liking, authority, and scarcity. So what I'm going to be talking about today is I'm going to go through these one at a time from a social influence point of view and define exactly how they're defined. And then in the second half of the presentation, I'm going to take a look at how this can help marketeers, how we can use them to do something. So I'm going to start off by going quickly through the issues or the definitions of some of these key elements. And I'll start with reciprocity. Reciprocity is a very subtle but very powerful social force. I'd imagine a lot of people listening to this presentation have received in the mail a personalized set of address labels attached to a request for a charitable donation. It's become pretty standard. You probably get more than one of these a quarter, actually. And the reason why it's become standard is because it works, and it relies on this process of reciprocity. I'll give you an example. A normal donation request mailing for the disabled American veterans had about an 18% success rate. That's the sort of standard success rate on a direct mailing. But if they add that simple gift of a personalized address labels, the success rate doubles. It goes up to 35% with the simple addition of